Hello? Are we recording now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Cool. So, welcome, first of all. It's been a while.
Too long.
Much too long, yes. Uh, so everyone's whose name begins with R, can you roll a die? And
Oh,
whoever gets the
yeah, of
highest
course. Let me see.
number does the recap. Okay, cool.
Is there
Ryan,
so?
looks like it's you.
Oh,
You win.
oh. All right. I'm gonna go back a little bit on the recap. It's been
The
quite
what?
a while.
The what cap?
The recap.
Thank you.
Apparently. All right. All right. I'm basically going back to the woods. We successfully freed the fairy sisters from their imprisonment and learned how it became of them in the first place. We learned the truth about fairyland and the seals that keep the golden power there. Doing this did not come without a cost. As far as we know, Tavi is lost, trapped in the darkness. We returned to Ferelden and shared what we learned with the Forge Master and Samsara. That night, as we slept, both Philo and Samsara had a terrible dream of the city on fire and bodies laying in the ashes. That morning, we informed the Forge Master, and the city began to prepare for an attack. Samsara had something else in mind, and when the time came, she did what was needed. She knew they came for her, but saw the bigger picture. She sacrificed herself, giving herself to Belusion, for us to be able to fight another day. As she gave herself to Belusion, they departed, leaving behind a haunting sight. They performed a ritual, leaving the surrounding sky purple and an ever-watching eye over the city. We knew we had to keep moving, and at this point, we saw Belusion had two of the artifacts he needs to break the seal and take the golden power. We need to find the chain of power to stop him, but we may need the Raven Queen's help to do so. We know from traveling with our rune the Raven Queen works in strange ways, leaving signs for her followers. We heard rumors of a strange activity involving ravens towards Johannesburg. We have no time to sit around, so we headed out, taking the back way out of the city to not be seen. The swamps of Kalimdor can be a tough pass if you don't already know the way. By the time we got out, we were a bit off course, but finally made it to the road. We visited a nearby inn, but as we were in the inn, we were receiving some strange looks from the townsfolk or the traveling people in the inn. So we decided to camp instead. For some of us, it feels like we've been on the run since the academy. And that night, a group of commoners approached us in the night, and I'm afraid we acted a bit irrationally. We ended up taking all of their lives. We need the world's help versus Belusion in the capital. We need them to see who the real enemy is.
That was beautiful. I would just make one addendum, and it was that luckily the team had Torek, who navigated the swamp with ease.
True. I left out smaller details throughout the thing because some of it wasn't that relevant. No one needs to. The kid wasn't important. Some of the stuff was.
What kid?
What kid?
Just disappeared him.
You mean my 1,000 gold pieces?
Yeah, that's all I really had. If we have anything else to add.
No, that was perfect.
I think to defeat Belusion in the capital, we just need to be badder baddies than they are. We start by selling kids.
So now we're starting child trafficking.
All right, that was a
Yeah.
good recap. It glossed over all the important parts, leaving nothing morally gray out of it. So it You want to go from that night or the next morning? I guess the question is, did you guys stay after that whole scuffle went on?
What time was it?
It was just after dusk.
I think we should role play that because I kind of want to go back to the inn now.
Back to the inn? Why would we do that?
Like in Feral Doom.
No, there was that inn that was on the road.
Why would we go back to that inn?
Aren't we like two? Because they attacked us. I want to fuck them up.
No, that's not.
You did. You killed
We
everybody that
killed
came to.
everybody.
Well, then
yeah.
there's got to be a bunch of shit in that bar, and like there's got to be stuff there. Like
We're not
all right.
thieves. We're going to stop illusion.
All right. Then let's start the next morning.
Merrick's disappointment is palpable. All right. The next morning, as the sun breaks across the red sky, it's very cloudy out. You know, I'm not sure how easy of a night's sleep you guys had after that, but
Slept like a baby.
yep, the strong one, the ones that were gonna attack, you already failed, so you're good, right? What else? What else could be worse? It's the next morning. It's the three of you are on the road north of this inn. It's up to you. Roleplay, my minions.
I'm thinking we probably better beat feet towards Johannesburg.
I agree. It's definitely best for us to keep moving, especially after what's happening. Gotta figure this out and probably get away from where we are now and what just happened.
Yeah, a bunch of real dickheads around here, aren't there?
Apparently.
I'll lead the way this time, Torek.
Ain't my fault. Ain't my fault that that Fila got lost. You know,
That's true.
if you insist, then fine. We should follow your way.
In my defense, there's not much swamps like that where I'm from. It all kind of looks the same. Dead tree over there, dead tree over there. It's all the same.
Orphan kid, dead
Orphan
parents.
kid, dead parents.
All right, let's head out then. Doot 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 doot.
All right. So, what's your guys' plan of attack? Are you gonna stay on the road? Where are you going?
So I
Wait,
think
attack? Are we rolling for initiative? Attack?
No, we're gonna go to this cliff edge and use our paragliders.
Oh, right. Those ones you got in the last act.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Too bad you only have 2 paragliders.
Yeah,
there's
but
3 of
Torek
you.
weighs like nothing.
So do you.
Philo can just
Just
put him
drawing
in
that
her
path out.
pocket.
I like that path.
so. This is sort of this is where we're jumping off, and then here is where we reach like kind of like the top of our peak with the gliders, and then through these foothills over here to like not be very noticeable, and then just directly across this open plain to the middle of this like big lump here. So we actively have to like walk around it, and instead of taking like the shorter path, just like up into the woods. I think that's the way we should go.
Wait, are we trying to get to Johannesburg or are we going to that marker?
So my vote was that we honestly we go to the south side of this forest and then cut through it, and or yeah, like along a general path, cutting through the forest so we can stay out of the sight of the bullshit out here and get to that spot. And then I say we probably get to that spot and then head towards Johannesburg looking for signs of the Raven Queen.
So something like this to go to the woods. I know we can really go down that big cliff.
You
Let's
can
around.
always try.
I mean, you guys have an artificer with you.
Yeah, can't he just build hang gliders?
Yeah, sure.
The extra, we have 2. We
Why
just
not?
need 1 more.
Yeah. All right, we going?
So is there any sort of like, can I see if there is any petrified bogwood around us that I can collect?
How fast can we travel in a day?
Petrified bogwood, about 24 miles if you're going. It's 24 miles if you're going standard speed. 30 miles if you're going fast. 18 miles if you're going slow.
Yeah, Craig, I want light, strong wood.
And you're asking me now that you're out of the swamp.
The purple circle looks like we're sort of in the
So you're
swamp.
at the very bottom of the purple circle because it's more of like a you are here marker. I could see how that you could be confused with that though.
Hey guys, I definitely think we should travel. I definitely think we should travel for a day to the east side of the forest, and then enter the forest. I mean, the west side of the forest, and then enter the forest, heading east, and look for the Raven Queen somewhere in the forest.
You think she's in the forest then?
Yeah, seems like that raven was probably native to this forest. There's not like a lot of other similar forests around. It's kind of isolated. Be seems pretty obvious from my perspective, but I'm a storyteller, so I know plot devices.
Well, we better keep an eye out
Plus one for the fourth wall.
for Belusion's forces on our way. Keep a northwesterly eye. But agreed.
I mean, how long you think that incantation can last for realistically? Like days?
Oh,
Like-
roll
like-
yourself an Arcana check. Whoever wants to answer that question.
Oh, that's a
He
crit.
is
He
wielding some pretty
asked.
powerful items.
So Torek, you've heard of a single incantation one time that was the man maintained concentration over it for an entire month.
Longer than you may think, young man. I once knew a fella who cast one spell for an entire month.
Well, okay, but like it's pointed at Farrell Dunn, so we'll be like behind it.
And I'm sure that man wasn't wielding the Gem of Wisdom and Brooch of Bravery.
We'll let the drunken meat shields lead the pack, and Philo and I'll hang back on Frederick and just keep an eye and let you do the heavy lifting, lad. How about that?
Lead the way, Merrick.
Seems pretty par for the course on this adventure, but let's do it again.
Hey, what's the name of the woods you guys are potentially going to go into?
The Ravenwood.
Stop.
Okay,
That was a little on the nose.
I
Don't
know
you
no,
think?
that is one entry for the name. Can somebody give me another entry for the name? Maybe 3 entries for the name, and we'll see which one's the best. Nobody else has any.
I submit the Grand Thiquette.
Ryan.
I got nothing.
All right.
Oh, rough.
Okay. We're gonna have to go with the Grand Thicket because
Oh,
it's
nailed
not the
it.
Ravenwood. I'm sorry.
What about the 100-acre wood or the
Ooh,
101-acre wood
even better. Okay. All right.
for Ryan's submission? I'll put 2 in.
Okay. So I like the
The
101
woods
acre wood.
between the roads. It's a long name.
What's the name
Woods
of the river down there?
It looks to be unnamed right now. Or basically, if it's not on this map, it's not named.
What's this building exactly? Who's in it? What's in it?
What one? Where? Oh, that's the thing in the woods.
All right, cool.
The mysterious thing in the woods that you guys haven't discovered yet.
It's the church of a cult leader.
Yeah, into the Grand Thicket.
Nailed it.
How
We're
did
going
you
with the
unlock-
Grand Thicket. That's fine.
Yep. 101 acre wood somewhere else. I like that. Let me put some labels in here since we've named it. It must be labeled.
Can it be Le Grand Thicket?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Love it.
All right. Cool. Continue on as you were.
So yeah, let's talk about this petrified bogwood.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a I don't know, nature check.
Bogwood check.
Yeah, bogwood check.
Boom, 21.
Yeah. So you I'd say you have an eye for recovering and finding shit based on your your background and upbringing and stuff like that. So you saunter on over on Frederick, and this petrified wood's actually been like there was like peat over it, so you like peeled the peat back and then just pulled out a piece of wood that is suitable for you to carry. I don't know. It's a big piece of wood. It's not giant though. I'd say
Gotcha.
it's a medium. It's a big sized medium piece of wood.
Okay. Knowing the area well and having discussed this concept of flying apparatus with Philo over dinner last night, collecting supplies along our journey.
I love it.
We had a long talk about it. That's why I came up with the idea for the type of wood.
It was beautiful.
I love it. Okay.
Merrick is already heading out. He came up with a plan. They said yes. He's walking.
All right. Why don't you roll yourself on the travel table then?
We catch up real quick. Big strides, and he's on a spider.
6, huh? Okay.
I know how to lead the way, guy.
Cool. Roll me a d20.
Buddy old guy.
All right. Ooh, this is a good one. So you guys are traveling on the road for a bit, I imagine, right?
We're traveling for a day straight, so whatever point during that day.
Yeah, you're probably going to be on the road for about half the day, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
So as you, give or take a little more than half the day, as you guys are traveling among the road, you see, and Merrick probably sees and notices it first. There is you can hear I wouldn't call it a commotion, but you can definitely hear noises coming from up the road coming towards you. And they're very rhythmic, jovial kind of sounds.
Jovial as in musical, or
You could say that. You could say that it's musical.
Can I look at the road for signs of recent travel?
It is a well-traveled road.
do I know the song?
Um, yeah, roll a performance check to see if you know it, or a history check. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
It's a it's like the song 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
A classic tune.
Yeah.
Hey guy, Philo, I hear some guys singing up the road.
Point, it might be better if we move off the road then.
Agreed. Let's dip into the woods.
What woods?
Let's.
The ones right there. Don't you see them? That group of trees. But I can't do that, can I?
No, you cannot. That's me.
Didn't say
Nice
there wasn't
try.
woods.
Nice try.
I
Is
thought
there
you
anything
literally meant
around-
those ones.
Yeah,
I was like,
can we
they're
do- can I-
16 miles away.
Just real quick.
Can I
Real
can
quick.
I roll a perception check to find cover?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you all roll perception checks to find cover? You got like a minute or two before they'll be upon you.
I
18.
can run really fast.
Yep, there is. You see, there's a particularly squishy, watery part off to the left of the road. If you wanted to jump and dive into that, you could probably use some of the reeds as like breathing rods to stay, to stay under the water while they passed.
Well, that sounds horrible.
I didn't say it was gonna be good. But that's
He rolled
This-
a 20. He rolled
yeah,
a nat
I
20.
gave a very, very good
Should-
option for
you
cover.
see a tree
It's like, uh,
with perfect cover. Come on.
Nope.
So
they are singing joyful songs, right?
Yeah, they're singing 99 barrels of meat on the wall.
Philo runs and jumps in the water.
Without telling anyone else what you're doing.
she just goes, let's hide over here, and runs.
Does the rest of the party follow suit?
How far away are they?
We already just discussed that we're gonna hide.
About a minute or two away. I'd say, if I was you.
So I would love to take some. Is there what sort of wood carving options do I have around me?
Excuse me?
In
Yes.
a minute.
You do not
I'm an
possess-
artificer.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to do? Tell me.
So
Tell me
I
what
would-
you want to do, and I'll
Excuse
to
me.
be your bullshit, bullshit way. What's going on?
I would love to take a sort of cylindrical or half spherical piece of wood, carve 2 holes in it for my eyes, a little domed piece for my head, and a hole for a reed to stick out of it so that I can sit above the water just a little bit, incognito mode, and observe what's happening above the water.
Now that's
and
gonna
just
take at
look-
least 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Man.
Yeah, that if it was like that's like a 3-stepper right there.
Dang.
How
You'd take 1 minute to find a good piece of wood.
how far is the puddle from the road?
10 feet.
Oh,
You guys don't have some kind of magic thing? Can't you like see through Frederick, or like can't you do like something you can spell you can see through? I don't know.
so I could just make myself invisible, but that'd be entirely too easy.
I could just make myself.
Aha! He's invisible.
So
I
Could
can
I-
also do that.
what?
So
What about
Philo's in the water and he just watches these two disappear.
what about
yeah,
this,
actually, I'm
Kyle?
I
gonna
have no
cast.
idea. I'm just gonna come out like, why are you guys wet?
I'm definitely gonna cast.
I want to
that.
duel something that I've never done in D&D before.
Oh boy, what?
I would like to utilize the disguise kit
Oh my god.
to make like a ghillie suit.
So like, wait, you okay? Yeah, go ahead.
I just
Yeah.
want to grab a bunch of weeds and just basically stick them all over myself and then just stand really still.
Okay, roll a stealth check with advantage.
Awesome. Damn it.
13. Okay.
The critical failure and a
Good thing
13.
he gave you advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
With his 5
You
stealth.
just be standing there with a piece of grass on your forehead.
Oh man. Oh, nice. Okay.
Merrick cast invisibility on himself.
Awesome. All right. And and you watch Torek like grab a bunch of weeds and reeds and shit and then like I mean, if you just quickly glance over, you wouldn't notice him, but since you watched him do this the whole time, you're like, "Oh my god, he's so obvious." And then you don't see Philo because Philo's underwater. With just a reed sticking out. So, as a minute or two passes, the noise gets louder, and you guys see a troupe of bards and performers. It's about 6 people altogether, with a bunch of, there are a bunch of different races. A few people are singing, a few people are like doing flips and shit. Someone's playing an instrument. Someone else is playing like the pan flute. And they're just singing this kind of song. But you kind of notice they're like weaving in like their own lyrics into like a part. And like basically one of them's talking about this girl he banged last night. The other one is talking about this strange yellow beast that's been around Stag's Crossing and can't wait to go see it. He just hopes there's no thunderstorms after it appears. There's another one talking about how he's going to go to the capital to win his lover back. And then when they're almost out and past you guys, you hear another one joke about how there was that really old gnome dressed weirdly standing in the side of the road.
So as I overhear them talking, this one will be like, "Yo, I was just banging this gnome last night," and this other one was like talking about all that stuff. Torek just looks behind him and goes, "Merrick, I think your family's here,"
So
and just appears though I'm talking to no one apparently.
They laugh and continue onward.
So they were. I missed the first part. I was reading something. They were
Yeah.
just a couple of humans.
A band of traveling bards and performers of different races.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
We didn't have to murder anyone today.
Yet. Cool. And
We didn't know if they saw our poster on a wall somewhere. Right?
That's true. Did we confirm that or no? We just kind of assume.
I don't know if you guys confirmed it or not.
I'm talking to Ryan.
Confirmed
Yeah.
what?
Our wantedness.
Wasn't there stuff at the inn? Or am I just mistaken?
We'll have to listen to the tapes.
I'm pretty sure there was something there. Like, why else were people looking at us and stuff like that?
Yeah, but we didn't know people were going to be looking for us, so I don't think we would know.
Oh, yeah,
I
maybe
I
not.
think
Yeah,
we
sure.
missed. I think there probably was a poster and we missed it.
I think at this point, though, we're trying to avoid people because we just had to murder a bunch of
That's true. We could just be.
farmers.
We're on the run for murder.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but I gave you a rumor during that.
Yeah, the beast at Stag's Crossing.
Yeah,
Yep.
that thunderstorms follow it.
Yep. Wow, you guys really been waiting for this to use this D&D energy somehow. You guys are real quick tonight. I love it. Makes me real
Yeah,
happy.
Stag's Crossing. I missed it.
There's a Pikachu at Stag's Crossing.
I'm
It's
underwater.
literally-
I didn't hear anything. I'm still
I know you
underwater.
didn't hear shit.
I'm still just underwater right now.
So I'm just Torek sort of looking around, saying, Merrick, do you know how long ago Phila went down there? She can't have. I mean, that's like a lot of freaking oxygen, dude.
Yeah, maybe we should let her know that she can come out now, bruh.
And
And
how the fuck do you think we're supposed to do that? Can you talk to people underwater?
so Philo's using a reed, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, Merrick just goes and plugs the reed with his finger.
Philo like hesitates at first, doesn't know what's going on, and then just jumps up with like force, with her axe in her hand, going ah, and then
Don't get your panties all in a bunch, Philo. We're just getting ready to go.
are we good? Is everything okay?
Yeah, just a couple of schmucks.
All right, okay. Am I just wet or am I muddy as fuck too?
You're a little marshy, a little stinky.
All right, I'm gonna just rub it off with the water on top and stuff like that.
I love it.
Philo's always covered in some kind of liquid.
Some kind of filth.
And I whip my hair towards Merrick.
Stinky.
I'm invisible. You can't tell where I am.
Still visible.
Fair point. Well, you did attack her.
You
No, I
did.
didn't.
Did.
That finger poke, you were trying to strangle
Tried
her.
to suffocate me.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Word same.
Actually.
All right. Anyone else leave?
Here. Yeah, I guess they did.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Still here.
So I know because we never retconned or anything like that. Philo is a very attractive female, but because of the bear thing, from her feet is the only thing like a bear's fur.
She has hairy feet.
Just like if you take her shoes off, big old bear feet.
I'm furiously scribbling this down right now. Philo has bare feet.
So I've just had my first test of like the range of my wireless headphones,
Yeah.
and I'm really glad that Philo has bare feet now.
Yeah.
I've listened to everything, and it's awesome.
It's the way it is.
And so it shall be.
Okay. So, you guys continue on then for the rest of the travel for the day. Unless there's anything, nothing really eventful happens anymore until nightfall. You guys there, and then basically you're following the cliff down, or you're just going right, eating right towards it.
I'm yeeting right towards it.
So, like, can you draw the path you're going?
Yeet on.
We should get there in another half day.
Yeah, you basically you travel then off road in a in a day you guys get to about the edge of the Grand Thicket, I'd say. Then Garrett, have you been navigating this whole time? Like, is anyone keeping track of like a map or anything like that? Who's the navigator? 'Cause it didn't work very well in the Kalimdor swamps.
I'm the navigator. I have a map or scroll case, but I don't. I mean, would I have a general map of Hilgarth in it?
And we could retcon, sure.
Yeah. So I have a map of Hilgarth. I'm navigating. I'm
All right.
fairly keen with a sense of direction. Like I know the road here is going north, and we're gonna go east to it.
Cool.
Knows how to get to those ends.
He does.
Path ends.
Cool. Just want to do me a favor then is roll me just a quick survival check. Yeah. All right. You went going about where you wanted to go, due east. And you guys land on the edge of the Grand Thicket. And it is time for camping, nightfall time.
I don't really have anything that I need to role play, so
Toric takes one of his cloaks and stabs a stake in the ground in the corner of it. The other just throws up over Frederick, takes his bedroll, lays it down, and enjoys this little Frederick lean-to for the evening. And looks at Merrick and says, "Well, you're gonna build us a nice fire, or what?"
Philo is going to attempt to hunt a small animal.
Okay, roll me
Can I do that?
roll a survival check. Like, we talking squirrel size, deer size,
No, like
fox?
fucking like rabbit, fox, couple squirrels.
Yeah, you with that you managed to get a pretty fat rabbit. Yeah, how do you? But you like threw a javelin at it, so like it's kind of shards of bone and some of the meat.
That's fine. She's gonna take the take that apart and basically try to make a just like she's sorting through the meat, crunching up the meat, and mixing in some of the curry spices she has, and just making like a meat mesh. Bit.
Wow, oh, that sounds pretty tasty. What did you call it again?
The meat mesh.
A meat mesh pit?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's just she's mushing it all in there and just getting it in there. It's like a.
Yeah.
But she basically hamburgerized the rabbit.
We're having rabbit meatballs.
Yeah.
Nice. Spicy rabbit balls.
Yep.
I love that. This is a recipe from your childhood.
Rabbit.
Spicy rabbit balls.
Spicy rabbit balls. Yep. Yep. Grandma used to make them the best.
I love it.
No, we eat a lot of fish there.
Yeah. A lot of fish.
A lot of fish.
Yep, there's not too many. You know, there's not too many small lakes in this world. It's not as much water as there is in some places, but you know. Cool. You guys just heading to bed then after he makes his meat mesh?
Torque's gonna stay up and smoke his pipe by the fire.
Philo, you heading to bed?
Yes.
Oh, you guys keep watch?
Yeah, it's what
Torque's
Torque's doing.
got first look.
Okay. Who's got second?
Merrick will take second.
Philo will get the
I get last. I just wake up early.
yeah, wake up early. All right. So cool.
Could I interject?
Anytime.
Like 30 minutes into my watch, Torque falls asleep and starts snoring.
I was gonna have you roll something, but I guess that answers that. Let me roll something then instead. I haven't rolled a die in months. All right, you got lucky. Nothing happens while you're sleeping. I guess you don't go and wake Merrick up.
Can
Well,
I say
Merrick had something he was planning to do on his watch, so he was not sleeping very heavy. Probably wakes
Okay.
up on his own.
All right. What was so?
But
Torque is
probably
snoring.
probably
Merrick
not
wakes
on
up.
time though.
That's right. Merrick wakes up about probably half an hour after he's supposed to be up.
Kind of groggily looks around, like looks up at the sky, and he looks over at Torque, and kind of like cusses him under his breath. And then Merrick is going to take his lute and sit by the fire facing the woods, and he is going to play a song.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to play the same song that he played when he rescued Massage. You know, that Fey tune.
Yeah, it was the I told you the name of it, but I
I
can't
have
remember.
it written down probably.
Yeah. It is. Don't have it written down.
I don't have it written down either. But what I do have is a raven feather, and when I finish the song, or when Merrick finishes the song, he's going to place the raven feather on a low branch on like the first tree on the edge of the wood.
Sorry, say that one more time for me.
So
When you're
I-
done playing.
I have a raven feather
Okay.
in my inventory. When I finish, I'm gonna place the feather on a low-hanging branch on like a tree that's on the edge of the wood.
Okay. Um. So what I'm gonna say happens. Uh, the once you do that, nothing really happens for a moment. And then a gust of wind kind of blows from behind you and picks the feather up into the wind, and then it's kind of yeets itself into the dark woods.
Yeets as in very fast, or yeets?
Yeah, is it like the wind? Like it's as quick as the wind. It's not like it doesn't like zoom directly at it, but like the wind like picks it up and does like a flip and just like blows away into the like
Got-
anime wind blowing away.
Gotcha. Okay, that's the only interesting thing he's gonna do on his watch, and then he'll wake up Philo on time.
Okay.
So he goes to wake up Philo. Hey Philo, it's your shift. Torque fell asleep again.
Torque's keeping the bears away.
Torque's keeping the bears away. Man, after what happened to Philo, just couldn't help himself. The bears got here, so it keeps him away.
Wait, you just woke me up? Is
Correct.
that what just happened?
And then I told you that Torque fell asleep on his shift.
Merrick, you just had to. Oh, that was so refreshing after the dreams I've been having. All right, my turn, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm about to knock. And then he takes a shot and goes to sleep.
Yeah, so Philo, what are you thinking about when you're on watch? As you slowly see the sky start to get slowly brighter.
Kind of reminiscing actually on been through some rough times, and I actually had a nice dream for once, so I'm kind of looking to the skies, thinking about it again.
Yeah, it's not
And
too often that you have a nice dream, huh?
yeah, so kind of picturing that and trying to be in a moment of happiness from everything we've been going through.
Yeah, I'd say it's not too hard for you to hold on to that feeling. Um, and you actually get to witness a pretty beautiful sunrise. There's the sky seems to be much clearer from yesterday.
So I wait till a little bit past nothing else happening. I wait till a little bit past sunrise before I start to wake everybody up. I do that. I just go towards them and shake each of them a little bit. Merrick, Torque, it's time to get up. Gotta keep moving.
Did you leave Torque? Did Torque sleep out all night in his watching position?
Yeah, but he woke up early and came out and had a nice cup of coffee.
There is, without a doubt, 100% coffee in this universe.
Okay. Well, he had a nice cup of coffee. Uh, Woke up early, slept great. Yeah, Philo, let's
I just
get
kind
on
of
the road.
when he eats his cup of coffee, I just kind of am like looking at him, looking at the cup of coffee,
Or would you
looking at him, looking at the cup of coffee.
would you would you like a cup of Joe?
That would be fantastic.
Oh, well, it's a shame I didn't have more.
Wow. Way to share.
You know,
Ah,
I
Fair
feel
enough.
like
Fair
I'm
enough.
just kidding. I'm
you
just
guys are
kidding.
perfectly met for one another,
And
all three of you.
he pours out a cup for Philo and says, Merrick, you'd like a cup of Joe as well, or you having the old hair of the dog?
Oh, I'll take a. You don't have any more Joe. Yeah, I'm just drinking. That'll wake me up. Fuck you. Merrick
And
is second shift. Merrick is not happy. Merrick.
Good morning to you too, Merrick.
Merr.
and you too, booze boy. And he cheers his Philo's cup of coffee. Shall we head into the Grand Thicket then?
Sure. Why don't you lead the way, Torek?
Well, we want to let the young ones learn their way, but sure, why not? Everybody deserves a break sometime. We'll roll a d6.
Yeah, go on. D6 me. So this is going to be slow travel, however, because it's going to be a rough terrain.
And I'm definitely staying in the back.
Okay. I feel like that's Philo's favorite position. A D5. Okay, good. Roll me a D20 now, please.
Grand Thicket.
There's no Q in there. Zeke, you got to add more Q's in there.
There weren't enough C's.
8.
Real thick.
Okay. This is one of my favorite ones because this is not the first time you guys have rolled this, and this is honestly perfect. So as you are leading the way into the Grand Thicket here, you're kind of following like this sort of, I guess you could call it a trail, but it's really not a trail. The Grand Thicket is named properly because it is a very thick forest. Lots of lots of brush, lots of vines and thorns and shit like that, that are basically interconnected and woven between all the trees. But you're managing to slowly kind of make your way through. And as you've been going for a few hours now, um, you actually see at first, Toric, you see two small symbols carved into, like you see two symbols carved into a small wooden plaque set beside a tree. You're not quite sure what the symbols mean.
I approach and I would like to study the symbols to see if they hold any sort of familiarity to any languages I've seen before.
Okay. Roll me a investigation check. Oh, yes, you recognize the typeset, if not the meaning of it. You know that these are ranger. This is like the ranger shorthand that rangers typically use to mark different areas with different meaning.
And what does this area mean?
Oh, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Gotcha.
You're not a ranger. If you were a ranger, you would know it, but you just know it's like,
Could I
ranger
roll?
speak.
I don't have any familiarity with reading Ranger.
Um,
Is it like a
So
different language, like
it's
thieves
like
can't?
they're like yeah, it's like a thing that thieves can't. It's like what rangers use to just shorthandedly write notes, being like, hey, there's here be dragons.
so what do you
Shit like that.
what do you what do you think, kids? What do you reckon this is, huh?
I don't
I will
know.
let you roll a check. You do it'll be a nature check. No, no. I don't know. What kind of check do you want to roll? A history check?
Me?
Well, whoever's trying to distinguish what it means.
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
like
do
a nature check.
Yeah, I don't think nature is the right answer though. Like I said, it's like a language understanding kind of thing.
Insight?
You know?
Insight.
Yeah, insight. Do an insight check on it. All right.
Oof.
Are all of
Mer-
us
I'm-
doing this?
Merrick, you don't get. Merrick and Philo, you guys are like, man, I wish I could read.
Fair enough.
Torek, I'm gonna give you a few. So there's two symbols there, right? I am going to give you a bunch of words. Two of them are right words. The rest are not. Okay?
I love that. Can you type them all out?
Yeah, that's gonna be much easier.
Spell it out for me, bud.
Yep.
Elder Dragon. Oh my god, I can see it already. There's gonna be like safe hunting, death, danger,
Shut up. Shut up.
Treasure.
Shut up.
safe. Yeah, I fucking.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you get. The higher
Ah.
insight you got, the less words you would get.
Gotcha.
So what does it mean, Torek?
Torek approaches the sign again and says, "No, nothing, you two. Well, they say us old folks aren't useful, but I disagree. Every once in a while, it knows something to know something. You know what I mean?" And he says, "Nope. Don't think we have anything to worry about here. These here Rangers marks.
I know
Rangers
what it
marks let
is.
you know the path is safe. Nothing to worry about here in this forest. I think we'll have easy going. But Merrick, I'm getting tired. Why don't you lead?"
You're always tired. Fine, whatever, old man. How deep are we in the forest now?
About a quarter of the way in.
Torek pulls out his staff and sits upon Frederick just with his staff, carving runes into it and sort of looking about in the back of the party as we advance.
Merrick is actually gonna like start leading them, and then take a turn around a tree, and then ditch them.
Oh no.
He splits up the party.
Does he ditch us though? I mean, don't we have to roll for that?
Can I roll a stealth check?
Hmm.
I mean, well, that's up to Craig.
Yep. Roll a stealth check. Okay. What's that's
doesn't-
lower than y'all's passive perception.
It is. It is.
So, Merrick thinks he's dipping, but can be clearly seen by the two of you.
Yeah, let's go. Merrick, where are you going?
Where do you think you're going, young man?
Merrick just keeps going. No answer.
I'm just gonna follow him. He said he was leading the way.
Okay.
What do you see? What do you see? I'm coming. I'm coming.
Well, nothing, I guess.
What,
And then Merrick grumbles that he couldn't
just went over here in quite a hurry. What's here?
Oh, I thought I saw something. I guess I didn't.
I mean, well, good eye. It's good to keep. Look,
We
gotta
gotta
be
we gotta
safe,
check
right?
check every lead.
As
growing,
you
though.
say that, you hear a twig break.
In which, like, behind me, right, left?
Well, that's what's rough about it is because you guys were talking.
You mean like a squirrel jumping through a tree break, or like?
Like a twig on the ground broke under something's foot.
Very specific.
But you don't, because it just only was one noise. You just kind of heard it, and you know how it could be sometimes.
I do. I do. It's fucking acid lizards everywhere.
Carnivorous peacocks, dude.
My favorite one is flower dragon.
I saw. I was thinking flower dragon too, but
That's my favorite.
I liked
one.
carnivorous flowers. Was my favorite.
Ooh, that one's a good one too. Not safe Fey, right? No.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's safe, Faye. Be great, dude.
Safe fire, dude.
This is safe fire. We must walk through it.
Or just safe dragon.
It's actually the face
Ooh,
safe.
You know, half of
Fey,
dragons are
oh
safe.
a Fey dragon's got to be like ultimate, right?
Yeah, pseudo dragons are pretty cool. I think that's what they are. They're called pseudo dragons.
Is it? Yeah.
They're pretty
Oh,
cool.
they're just those little tiny guys.
So we hear a snap.
Yep,
Okay.
you do.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
The
Roll an
snap.
investigation check.
Mm.
Okay, that's pretty good. I guess.
You've realized it was a stick breaking.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the stat block that I thought I had.
The what?
Please hold. Stat blocks.
Oh, use the bathroom.
Yep. Okay. So, Toric, you look, and you in what you think is the direction of the twig snapping, and you see an eyeball with a big old scaly head attached to it.
Is it a flower lizard?
How big is this head?
I mean, compared to the size of Toric's body, large. But it's let me tell you. Let me tell you. Give me you some specifics. So
Okay, I'm back.
it's I'd say it's roughly the size of 3 feet long, 2 feet wide.
The head?
Yeah, the head's longer than it is wide.
What is it?
Okay. So, Torek sort of puts one hand back as to say, like, steady. And I would like to make use of, finally, my magical tinkering. And I would like to grab uh, a rock off the ground.
Okay.
And I would like to use my tinker's tools to give it the following magical property. I would like this object to continuously emit my choice of an odor. And I'm going to throw the rock in the opposite direction. And that odor is going to be freshly rotisserie roasted lamb.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run in the opposite direction as fast as I can. And about 5 feet away, say, "Run, boys and girl," and just boogie.
Boys plural, and then go. Wait, what did he see? I missed it. Sorry.
Are you sharing what you saw?
Oh. At that point.
I'll share it with Ryan, but not Philo. It was a large lizard-like head that had an eye, like a giant eye that sort of looked at me, and the head was about 3 feet long and 2 feet wide. I'm assuming that it's a dragon.
Is it 5 feet long and 2 feet wide?
3 feet long.
I mean, Philo's
Quite a
not
large
gonna
head.
run without looking. She's definitely gonna look.
You gonna roll an investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay, do that for me.
There's no way she's not gonna look. Solid 3.
Yeah, Merrick, you see one. Another one.
Oh, another one.
Flanking you guys. Like on the other side.
Like
So
the
it's-
direction Torque's running.
No, I'd say Torque is running kind of parallel to
Can
the
we
two
use
of them.
cardinal directions here?
So you have one to the east, one to the west, if Torque's running north. You guys are in the middle of the two.
Philo's gonna just.
Philo's
she
like,
already
"What do you
sees
guys
she
see?"
sees oh, that's true. I don't.
What are you guys looking at?
What do we, that's true. I don't really see it, right?
Yeah.
What are you running from? What? What is happening?
It's a fucking dragon!
Where?
There's 2 of them. Philo follows Torque, or Merrick follows Torque.
All right, let's roll initiative. All right, imagine this is a prettier forest than what we're in right
Imagine
now.
this isn't the
Does
same.
does
Battlefield
Lucky
as-
work on initiative too, Craig?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
there's
sure.
Still look. He's still.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I killed everybody.
No, I got a 21.
Oh, initiative.
Oh, I didn't pick my.
I got 23. Because I have advantage on initiative rules. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna actually start right here. Nope, right here.
So, well, tell me where I am because
You're right
I
there.
didn't
You're-
move, right?
Yeah, you two are next to each other, and Torque is gonna be about here. See, while he was running, his short
Well, I
little
feel
legs.
like he should be like, Eric should be like at least a little bit to the north above me because you said he followed. You said he followed him, so like a little bit above.
Where am I?
You're up here, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, because you ran in the opposite direction of where you saw.
Right.
Saw it, right?
So
Okay.
it should really almost be like this, and then Merrick's gonna be like just above me, right?
So, yeah, because let me see where. Because I'm gonna try and place where the two you guys saw are.
I'm a barbarian.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
I'm a barbarian. All right, I don't see this.
This is gonna do a little finagling. All right, let me see.
Swing my axe. I don't see things.
Oop, that's the wrong thing.
I also like how you started running before you told us anything. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I saw one there, and you were running the opposite way. And you know what? Let's see one over here too.
Why do you have it taking out 4 squares?
Because it's big. You're right. It should be
I
smaller.
knew the answer. I was just hoping not.
Yeah, we'll make it smaller. That's right. More accurate. There you go. Those are the ones you see.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, wasn't that an ominous way of me saying that?
Those are the ones you see.
That was rather ominous.
Uh,
I don't think I would have caught it
Interesting.
if you didn't say it.
Bet you they're acid lizards.
Flower lizards. They're gonna come up and just nuzzle against us, like doggos. Maybe we shouldn't attack, and we should just try to pet them.
I have mage hand.
Last time we attacked recklessly, we killed a group of commoners. So maybe these are good dragon-looking little monsters.
No, that's a really valid point.
Try to pet it with mage.
All right. So, because I am
I
very
scratch it
slow.
under the chin with mage hand and rub its belly.
Cool. I like that.
We'll roll for animal handling.
14. You guys are rolling some good initiatives. Fuck.
Oh
Look
my
at
God,
this
what if
good
we
ass initiative.
each catch
Wow.
one to ride, and then we're fucking
Oh man.
acid dragon riders the rest of the game.
Right? Wouldn't that be fucking awesome?
He's like, wouldn't that be awesome? There's no way I'm ever letting that.
No, that sounds so cool. Yeah, hell yeah. Philo, 23, you go first.
I'm going to kind of just watch their reaction, and I'm going to just hold my axe to the side. in
Well, you
front
don't
of
see
me.
them.
Oh, I don't see them.
Yeah,
That's
you haven't
right.
seen them yet. I'm sorry that I've shown them to you, but you rolled a 3, and we're going to play off that until
You're right.
something
You're right.
happens.
You're right. So I'm just gonna turn towards Torque and Merrick running, and I'm like, guys, what is happening? Why are we running? There's nothing here. I mean, I'll come with you to tell me. And I'm just gonna move. I'm fast, brother. I'm just gonna move over towards him. I have no idea.
You are
what's
much
going
faster
on.
than him, yes.
So now I basically like he's moving, so now I'm like slowly trotting next to him, being like, "What are we running from?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, what are we doing, guys?
That's my turn.
Okay. I love it.
There be dragons or lizards things.
Are you sure? I don't see anything.
Merrick, would you like to interject?
There's 2 of them. I already yelled that.
Now there's
Right, you
2.
did.
I don't even see one.
He did yell there's 2 of them like a while ago. I forgot about that.
I know that was me. Character. But now there's 2. I don't even see one.
Oh, is it my turn initiative now?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
your turn initiative.
Hang on.
Thank you for the role play though.
Um, yeah, I think Merrick's just gonna book it. Up, max distance.
Merrick, what weapon are you carrying?
A loot.
That's your weapon?
Yeah, dude, his words sting, man. Remember?
I have a rapier as well. that comes out when necessary, but
Gotcha. So
Rapier.
it's currently sheathed then.
most definitely.
I would could I pull that out of his pocket as he runs by?
Are you asking me or are you asking him?
I'm asking you. I'm not asking his
I
permission.
don't like PvP.
I'm not going to be attacking
You should ask Garrett, not Merrick.
Fine. Garrett, I would
Consent
like
is
to
key.
imbue one of your weapons with magical power that's going to give you an extra D6, but I don't want to ask Merrick to do it. I want to just take it and do it, give it back to you.
I mean, yeah, but Craig's got to make you roll something because you could fuck up and like trip me or something. Who knows?
Okay, Craig.
I'm totally cool with you trying to do that though.
Can you just role play it instead of role play it?
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
cool.
how's
I
your?
guess. So, as Merrick runs by, I say, Merrick, give me that rapier there. I'm gonna beef it up a little bit.
Are we trying to fight these things now? Like, what are you talking about, guy? Run!
I'm not sure we are gonna have a choice, but we can do this on the run if you'd like. And I trot up after him.
Okay.
You're gonna have to pull it out of my sheath, guy, because I got my loot in both hands.
Yeah, and it's also still your turn, by the way.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's
Yeah,
still
but-
your turn. You just ran. Did you dash or did you just run? Because we got sidetracked by.
I didn't dash because I was in conversation. I just ran, so I'm there. That's my turn. I'm sorry, I didn't make that clear.
Are you doing anything or no?
You defer your turn to later.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna toss my rapier to Toric.
Sorry, I love the idea of throwing knives and swords to people. It's like, here, catch this deadly weapon. So toss it at you.
So, Craig, do I catch it?
Roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you catch it.
Boy, I was hoping for sleight of hand.
Nope. Okay, yeah, you catch it.
Hey,
You catch it. It's not like the most graceful catch, but you don't like bobble it. You just say you catch it. You do catch it.
Gotcha.
Exit the game.
Yeah, you did. Goodbye. You like caught up. You had to like get up on 2 feet and like you caught it over your head, but you caught it.
So is it my turn now?
If Merrick's done with his turn,
yes, I'm done.
then yes, it is your turn.
I would like to cast Arcane Weapon on his rapier.
Okay.
And ask Merrick, what do you think, old boy? Maybe some cold or fire, lightning, poison or thunder, maybe? How about acid? What are you feeling?
Poison.
It's a crazy conversation that happens during this.
I love it. Especially because Philo was like,
Especially-
"What the
Fuck is
we
going
fighting?"
on? And then you just had a casual. You weren't even in a rush when you said that. You were just like, "My good boy, what would you do?
What would you want? Yes.
I'm but Philo's confused as fuck. She's like, "Are we in trouble or not?"
So Toric adds 1d6 poison damage to the rapier. And yeah. It lasts for 1 hour.
I'm dying.
And
Are you
then
gonna chuck it back to me?
yeah, no, sorry, I hand it back to you. And well no, I look at you and I slide it into your sheath and then wink at you.
So you like catch up with him?
Yeah. And then I wanna bank right and just chill over here by these rocks and turn back and face the direction that we came from and wait.
So yeah, you don't know where the thing you can't see the thing you were looking at
Sure. I
before.
just want to generally face this direction and wait.
Yeah.
I like your guys' commitment, dude. You guys know what's going on. You
You
buff
can't
his
see it
weapon. Leave me alone,
because
Sin.
it's about it leaps out of the thicket at you. What is your AC?
17.
Okay, it's biting you. Okay, that's gonna hit 22.
Oh boy.
Oh, let's break out the dice, baby. Don't have any dust on them because I keep them in a box. But all right, let's roll this D6. All right, so you're gonna take 7 piercing damage as it bites you. And roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I thought this was just a
Um,
friendly game of D&D.
It is.
let's see. Would this work here?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
You said it was a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
damn.
yeah, awesome. So as this thing bit you and punctured your skin, you felt it inject a sort of venom into you. And it like made you real like woozy at first, but you like kind of were able to like shake it off because you had a flash of genius and realized that you're always a little woozy and this is nothing new.
Heck yeah. That good rock gnome gin.
um, okay. Next, Merrick, what's your AC?
15.
Cool. One's gonna leap out of the woods at you. It's like it was chasing you, tracking you as you were running. And
Wait. I'm gonna use a reaction.
okay, what reaction? Do you want me to tell you if you hit or if this hit or not yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, do it.
So, take 5 off his
17.
attack roll.
He hit a 17.
He had one.
No, that's what he has now.
Oh, fuck. All right, yeah, he hits.
Okay. So you're gonna take you're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage.
Doesn't it say you can choose to hear the attack roll?
After the creature makes its roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability
Okay.
check. Yeah. So I rolled it. He heard the die roll. The die fell. Okay, and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Because it is affected, therefore it's not immune to being charmed, correct?
It is not immune to being charmed. No.
Okay. So how much damage? 5?
You took 5 damage, 5 piercing damage, and roll me a dexterity saving throw. Or not, a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom save, please. As I know you have a lower wisdom save than your wisdom score. All right, Mr. Drunky Boy. Okay, your mind is assaulted and twists as you feel the venom from this velociraptor bite you, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. You are now confused as its serum seeps into your bloodstream.
Okay, wait. Damn it.
What?
Never mind. I'm already.
Okay.
It's not a reaction.
Yep. And you already used your reaction.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. We are next. This one's going to move up a little bit, and it's going to it's going to cast confusion on Philo. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Get a 5.
All right, you're confused.
Damn, what does that mean?
I'll let you know when it's your turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then you're going to get attacked by one as it jumps out from the thicket at you.
I'm pretty sure.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. So, this one comes out to like bite you, and even in your hazed, twisted, confused state, you still managed to go ahead and bring up your weapon to go ahead and block it. And Philo, can you roll me a d10?
Sorry.
10. You can act and move normally.
Oh, I can.
So yes, for this turn you can act and move normally.
Okay.
The attack on you sort of like cleared your mind momentarily, but you still like feel its effects at the edges. It's just you have a moment of clarity.
Quick. Positive.
Yeah, so like I said, these are velociraptors, but they are covered in like a very fine layer of feathers that are kind of glowing iridescently. That catch the light. Kind of weirdly, it's like that. It's almost a little like the Halo active camo effect. So it like kind of blurs like their hard like edge of them. Like the only really hard edge they have is like their like nose or whatnot, where that's only just scales.
Gotcha. I'm pretty sure that was a thing, but I can't find it, so it's alright. Thought if like I went into a rage, I'm pretty sure these type of things don't actually affect me until I leave rage again. But I can't find it, so fine.
Yep.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
And
How predictable.
and this is how I kind of imagine it. I imagine Philo is kind of soft spoken at a lot of the times at certain points. Just her voice, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what she says.
Yeah.
But when she goes into the rage, she always screams, roars, and it gets heavy, like it's a bear. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Like a bear roar. Like,
Yeah,
rawr,
like, yeah.
rawr, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's very
Cool.
loud. And then I'm going to. This one attacked me, right?
Yeah, that's the one that failed to bite you. Blocked it off.
Okay. What Philo is going to do, she first saw this one attack Torek, and she basically seeing it over him, biting him, right? So she is going to charge, and I'm assuming this will count as one of my attacks, but it's fine. She's going to body check it to try
Okay.
to slam it off of him.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that's not. That will be your action.
It won't just be one of my attacks.
So like, you can have your action being you take attacks with your weapon, or your action is you do something. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna attack it then.
Yeah, because you can attack blindingly fast. You can't like tackle
Yeah, I gotcha,
blindingly
I gotcha,
fast.
I gotcha.
If you were a luchador, I would let you definitely argue that. You are not a luchador.
I'm going to recklessly attack it.
Okay. Roll them bones.
17.
17, huh? All right. That is going to hit. It has an AC of 15, letting you know now. And 10 slashing damage is going to make a spurt of blood come off as it gives this ethereal scream.
Attack it again.
Okay.
19.
Yes. Okay, nice. This thing is bloodied, man. It's very bloodied right now. Nice, you done?
I'm gonna scream at it.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw. Not for screaming at it, but
Yeah, I
to see
get
if
it.
you break out of confusion. Nope. Merrick. Hey, buddy, how you doing? No, I need you to roll a d10. Actually, you roll that. You roll the wisdom save at the end of the turn.
Okay, so that's
9. You can move and act normally. God damn it! Why do you guys fucking roll 9s and 10s?
Damn, I don't really have a dot to do. So I'm gonna cast. It's called the Arms of Hadar.
Yes. Okay. Erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Strength saving throw. Okay, 4.
That fails.
I hope it would. All right.
Takes 6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions.
6 necrotic damage. Cool. Do you say anything cool when you do that?
No, but I feel like Merrick's eyes glow like bright yellow or something.
So is yellow going to be Merrick's color? Yeah, I can work with yellow. You just can't have purple.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Mustard? Is that the color?
No, it's pretty yellow.
All right, I like it.
Actually, can I go seafoam green?
Seafoam green, yes,
Like
and
Fey,
light pink.
like Fey green.
Yeah, okay. I like it. What are you doing? Philo, what are you doing? It's Torik's turn.
I didn't have rage checked. Fuck.
Yeah.
Do
Do you
we,
hate when that
was I
happens?
supposed to have that checked? I don't think I've ever had that checked.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah. Listen, I know it's been like 2 months since we played, man, but scroll up a little and I can see one right there. The rage thing checked.
Wait, where'd that just go? Where I
All right, Torik.
deleted it.
All right. Mhm. I'm gonna using my staff cast firebolt and shove the staff right in the mouth of this thing.
Okay. Oh man, you shove it right in the mouth, and somehow the firebolt goes to the side.
Damn it.
No, well, because it had a 15 AC. These things are a little evasive. So you like try and swing around and shoot the fireball at it, but its feathers on it make it look really weird, and its shape's kind of shifty, you know. Um, so you thought you hit it, but I guess you didn't. Are you moving?
Rough. Yeah, I'll sort of get in the center over yonder.
Okay. All right. It's going to be these philosophes. Philo, the one that you just viciously attacked, it's going to cast a spell. That spell, if you want a moment. I don't know all of them off the top of my head.
Okay. I was doing that before? I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter now, but okay,
Yeah, I was definitely seeing that before.
when I scroll up, I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, well, you haven't done anything recently.
I mean, you can look.
Yeah, but you're just. I remember seeing it. It had to have happened. I'll give you deets in a moment. It's gonna cast invisibility and just sort of whoop, out of existence. So just like that. This one's gonna bite you for fucking up its friend. It didn't like that. 21 is gonna hit. Why do you keep clicking slashing? Stop it.
I was making sure I had it right.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
have it right.
You are going. It's going to roll 7 piercing damage on you, which you're gonna have, right? Or whatever bullshit that is.
Yeah, so is that 4 or 3?
It rounds up, so 4. And I guess you're already confused, so roll me another wisdom saving throw. Okay. You saved that one.
Nice.
Something weird was going to happen if you didn't save that. Torque, you're gonna get bit again.
That's Merrick.
That's what I meant. Merrick.
Sick.
I hate that you guys named whatever.
Frederick and Fleming.
No, stop it. 12? Does 12 hit? No, I think.
No.
So yeah, you managed to block it with the loot. Probably not. I think you just kind of dodge out of the way of the bite.
Yeah, I'm more of a dodger than a blocker.
Yeah, unless you have the rapier out. Philo. Not
My
Philo.
turn? Oh, no, it's not. Is it?
Well, there's one more monster that's got to attack. Yeah, this boy's going to roll up here, and he's going to cast Fairy Fire. And everybody in a 20-foot square is going to be illuminated in a light, a purple light. Like you two.
Not me, right?
Not you, correct. Philo, roll me a d10.
10.
Okay. All right. You could act normally.
I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy.
Okay.
I failed.
Miss. Yeah, it dodges out of the way. It's ethereal, kind of loosey-goosey form. It's kind of tough to nail down still. Go ahead and do your thing again. That I know you want to. That one does, however. You cut it right in the leg.
11
Long ways down. It managed to get a good gash and do a solid 11 damage on it. Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Philo is no longer confused.
Nice.
Merrick. That's your fucking name. Oof. Oh, man. Okay.
I'm lucky, bro.
Oh, you are lucky. 3. Okay, cool.
You've been so pissed. I know it.
All right. So, this turn, however, man, you're in La La Land for this turn. You feel like you're just like floating. You feel great, honestly. But your foot feels terrible, but you feel great. Your foot feels terrible in the sense that like it really insulted you, and that's why you feel terrible about your foot. But everything else is pretty good. And that's going to be your turn. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Merrick hurt himself in his confusion.
Merrick got blasted in his confusion. He's fucking loving
Yeah,
it.
no,
Fuck.
he's just fucking.
He'd rather
yeah.
be confused.
I know he would. That's why he's like, oh man, how am I gonna harvest this stuff? Gotta get people high. Merrick, Toric, fuck, you got me all fucked up now. Toric's
Alright.
turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna well, actually, I'm probably not in range to do that. Word. Damn it. Oh wait, no, never mind. Cool. Still a DC 14. They have to
That's
roll.
why, like, if you've been rolling bad, you just go with saving throw with the spells.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
15-foot radius.
Yeah, it hits everyone.
Thunder, everyone.
All right, everybody make a dexterity saving throw, right? Or Constitution. Constitution saving throw.
See, Philo's got this.
Solid +7.
What's the 14? Okay.
Yeah, see. You guys did great.
All right. 2 failed. 1 passed.
Yes, did great. Just like I planned.
Failed save and is pushed 10 feet. A successful save, it takes half of the damage and isn't pushed. So everybody take 5 damage.
So I take 3.
Do you take half on thunder damage?
I take half on all damage except psychic.
You know, that's what this big red note says, that more psychic means.
What is it? What is the big red note?
More psychic.
Listen, we lost a player. I want the tankiest thing available.
More psychic. The best form of CC is death, right?
I've got 2 people that are the size of my up to my knee. Okay,
Yeah,
I gotta be
yeah,
big.
yeah. That's fine. 9. Okay. So, Zoot. All right. Next up is the fairies, velociraptor things with Fae velociraptors.
Flavor Raptors.
Yeah, the flavor raptors. Flavortown Rappos.
They rolled a 7.
They rolled a 7. It was actually a 5, but +2. So, I think one in combat down here is just going to go ahead and give you the old double slash. Yep, 19 is a hit, right?
On
Craig.
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig, did you roll damage or a save for the invisible one? Was he in range?
He's not in range. The invisible one is right over here. He's licking his invisible wounds. Okay. So
Don't forget you have advantage on me.
What?
Don't forget you have advantage on me.
Oh, sure. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay. Yeah, well, you're still going to take slashing. 6.
Anytime I use reckless attack.
So 6 and 8 slashing damage.
Oh, he attacked twice?
Yes, 2 slash. Double slash. That one's gonna crit.
Nice.
On biting you.
Shouldn't have reminded you. That's a GM.
Yeah, I know. You shouldn't have. Well, they get pack tactics, so that one would have got advantage anyway. This one's gonna be 10 piercing damage, and roll me a wisdom saving throw. All right, you're not confused. Good.
Nice.
Merrick, you're gonna get the old double slash 2. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and take 6 slashing damage.
What % health do you say a thing is bleeding?
I usually say a bloodied when they're at a third of a health left. So it depends on how big the monster is. like someone's bloodline. I don't know. It depends. Is my answer.
I'm just trying to get the idea of it so I can kind of like role play the idea of it too and not just say how much health I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Good rule of thumb is do half for you guys. I do bloodied for half for like the big boss monsters and stuff.
Gotcha.
But like little shitty monsters, it's like a third.
Merrick's not looking good.
Merrick hurting.
Merrick's starting to get a little bit bloodied. You know what I'm saying?
Philo's standing tall.
Well, standing tall, Philo.
I'm gonna hit
It's
the
your turn.
one I attacked before.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack recklessly. Gonna do it.
Okay.
17.
Yes.
10.
Okay. It is near death.
I'm gonna hit it again. 20.
It is
10.
dead, decapitated.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice its head clean off.
Cool. Fuck yeah, it's dead. On the ground, dead. Big old dead.
Yeah, I'm
It
so
has
in a
this-
rage, so as soon as I do that, I just look at the other one and scream.
Like that.
I don't want to really do it. So,
Okay.
Mike.
Yeah. Well, I did it for you. All right. Merrick, bloodied Merrick.
What to do? What to do? Merrick's gonna pop invisibility.
Whoop. All right.
And then I can move without.
Yeah. No, you won't get to take an attack of opportunity because you're invisible.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast a bardic inspiration on Philo.
Okay. Do you become uninvisible when you cast that?
No, it's just an attack or a spell. Does bardic inspiration count as a spell?
Not gonna lie, I didn't think invisibility was gonna work because these things go invisible.
You know what? Just really cool. I'm gonna let that slide.
All right, sweet. I feel like I'm just an invisible tune just playing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just
That's
like
exactly it.
background music.
Like you're okay. You're not hurting or shooting or doing anything. You're just like musicking, which I'll allow. You can talk invisible, so why can't you play a musical instrument invisible?
Dope. All right, yeah, so that's my turn.
Bards are
Cool.
the best, dude. I love I just hear music in the middle of battle.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Torek.
All right. Torque's gonna take out his dagger and run up to the one next to Philo and slash at it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Oof. Rolling that good one.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Okay, so you do 4 damage to that one.
Yep.
Solid amount. Okay. Next up, it's going to be the Velociraptors. There's only 2 alive right now at this point that you can see. This one that you just stabbed is going to turn around and try and bite you. And you are going to deftly dodge out of the way of its vicious mouth.
Cool. I would like to use them.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Radiant weapon says as reaction to immediately being. Oh, I have to be hit by an attack first. Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh well.
Oh damn. Okay.
Punch yourself in the face, quick.
Can I do that?
Yeah, and then this one is gonna run up. Go ahead and do a bite. Bite on you from the other side. Is it 15 hit or no?
No.
Okay. So again, you deftly dodge from that side too, and they kind of like comically bonk themselves, each other over you. Philo.
I'm gonna do the only thing I do. I'm gonna attack that one right next to me recklessly.
When you're a hammer.
This is 15 hit. Tie goes to
50.
the
Tie's
attacker,
good.
right?
Tie does go to the attacker, right? Yep. Okay. And that's a solid 9 damage.
He's still good.
It is bloodied.
12.
It is dead. Another decapitation?
Yes.
Okay. There are 2 headless of these animals laying on the ground now. Merrick.
I'm still confused, aren't I?
That's right. Yeah, roll a d10. Forgot about that. I let you have 1 turn without it.
Another crit one. Good thing you're lucky. Holy
Yeah, right.
I
He
know
is
I'm
fucking
awesome.
lucky.
It's the best fucking ability ever, dude.
All right. You cannot move or take actions this turn, so you're again tripping out invisible.
This is the best way to be. This is the best I've ever felt. I can look through my I'm not there. I'm just looking through my hand like I'm one with the world.
But like you think your foot's visible. Like the one that is
Yeah,
you're
fucking
unpleasant
Randy.
with.
I named my foot Randy.
Oh, Torek.
Oh god.
Oh, it's me again.
Yes.
All right.
As things die, the turns go quicker.
How about that?
Yeah, 21 hits.
Another 4.
You're like, how about this? Stab.
Are these
Little
the first
stab.
time you've just actually just like stabbed people?
Yep.
You've just been stabbing away with this
But-
radiant dagger.
This thing does a 1d4
Well, I mean, you
plus
probably
3.
you
So I
probably
rolled.
the 4 makes sense. You can probably only hit him in like the leg, right?
Well, he's he's still poking holes in the leg right now, but he's rolling 1s, which is so
Yeah, it's a
sad.
1d4 plus 3. So I literally just keep rolling 1s for damage.
Aha! I nicked you.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, you do 4 damage to it. It's not bloodied yet. It's gonna run. You get an attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah.
Roll that. Oof. Yeah, that hits. Plus your 1d8, right?
That's correct.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Pop.
you roast this bad boy in the back. And you bloody him up. He is so where was he? He was here, right? Let me. All right. He's running away. Philo, do you chase it? Or do you let it go?
I'm still in a rage. So you know what I gotta do.
You're gonna run and throw something
I'm
at
gonna
him.
run and throw something. If Feels in a rage, he's committed. Someone's gotta
Yep.
talk her out of it, if anything.
Do it.
So, oh wait, where am I? I'm right here.
Yeah, it went up 60 feet up to the up left.
So 40.
Yeah, you can 40 up there and eat something
Yeah,
at it.
because the tough terrain doesn't affect me at that point. And I'm going to.
Yeah, it's not tough terrain for battle. It's just tough terrain for travel.
I'm going to yeet a javelin at it.
All right, do it. Okay, it's yeah. God damn it, you guys killed all of these. Yeah, and the javelin somehow decapitates it. And congratulations, you've beaten my Fey Velociraptor trap. You guys gain experience points.
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Word.
These things that they're Fey raptors. Do they have any like? Does anyone know? Do they have any like? Are the head feathers on their heads like worth a lot of money?
Oh, why don't you? Why doesn't the Fey boy roll something on it?
Fey boy should know.
I
Yeah,
get
nature
advantage
check.
because I'm Fey.
True.
Inclined.
I was actually going to give you advantage on this.
Yes.
You didn't have to quite argue it. So you're looking
right.
at these, and while you now do have knowledge of there are like deep in forest these Fey type of animals. These ones seem off somehow. Like something's wrong with them. Besides the fact that they don't have heads. Like they seem mutated in some sort of way.
I have a question. Were these things always here? Like, is this known? Like, this isn't recently happened that there's Fey raptors in this little patch of woods?
I mean, somebody must have known about it.
There
They
was
left-
a sign.
There's
I mean, it's between two well-traveled roads. That if you falter off those roads, you get into Fey raptors.
There wasn't a sign that Jork saw no sign that warned of these lizards. In fact, after you guys kill them, they say, "Gee, that ranger really missed the mark, huh?"
Oh, that's right. You didn't ever told us.
Must not have been a very good ranger. Didn't spot those fellas, huh?
His sign said "Safe Flowers."
Wasn't wouldn't make a very good florist or ranger then.
So they're mutated. So that would probably increase the value of the feathers, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Is Merrick still invisible right now?
Yeah, am I still like tripping balls?
Are you still just invisible, confused, tripping balls, and we don't?
Yeah, where'd Merrick go, guys? Roll. I don't know. Just roll me a D, just roll me a D20 to see how quick you snap out of it. Yeah, you snap out of it. You're like You snap out of it pretty quick. So you're not you're only tripping balls for like 30 more seconds, and then you're like, whew. All right, man, I wish that happened more.
For sure. Can I roll and like an investigation check?
Into what?
The raven feather that fell in front of me.
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to like figure out about it?
Like what direction it's trying to tell me to go?
Like,
Or
yeah, I
like,
can tell you what direction it came from.
yeah.
Deeper into the forest.
So east, more east.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, guys. I think we should head deeper into the forest. I think this raven feather's a good sign of that.
Yeah, I mean, fairy raptors at the beginning of the forest. I'm sure the center will be just fine.
It's like the eye of the storm. Come on, you're a nature girl. You know this.
Do it. Obviously,
You-
we discussed the raptors, right? We're gonna loot the feathers or whatever.
Yeah, you wanna loot some shit? You
Yeah,
can cut
and-
you cut a pelt or two.
Yeah, gonna do it.
Just roll a survival check. We'll see how much of it you get.
Can I harvest some
Yeah, roll a survival
acid?
check. Oh yeah, definitely. Nature check then for that. Alright, yeah, Fila, you get 2 pristine cloaks. Or pelts. And Merrick, you managed to siphon one of the venom sacs out of these guys. Name it. It's like dream venom sac.
Oh god.
Nice.
Are there claws harvestable at all for charm making or wood carving?
Sure, you want some claws?
It's weird that when Merrick gets
Yeah.
stuff like that, I'm like somehow it's gonna end up in me or something.
That's what they said.
Like he's gonna poison me.
Can we venture deeper into the forest?
You may.
Craig, I'm just making sure. Like, obviously not to a absurd point, but we're not supposed to be keeping like care of weight, right?
Nah. Like just
Like,
yeah,
obviously, I'm not
nah.
gonna carry a fucking
Yeah,
horse on
you
my
can't,
back.
an elk. Like, listen, we'll argue over the finer points of what
Alright.
we can carry, but yeah, no, you're fine. I don't think
It's
that's
like-
interesting. We're not running like a hardcore
be
campaign.
sober.
Like if we were
knuckler?
running like
Yes.
a survival campaign, like where like resources were hella like restricted and like
Think about that.
valuable.
Sounds pretty cool, actually. I never
Yeah,
really
no,
thought
that's what I
about
was like.
that.
If that was like a focus of it, yeah, I would love to do that, and we would definitely stat all that out. But fuck that, because that's not the kind of campaign I'm trying to run.
My God, imagine running a post-apocalypse campaign.
Yeah.
You could do it where you're even in a vehicle, just driving on the.
Mad Max, dude.
Yeah, Mad Max. You could do it.
All right. I whittled up some dice and make character sheets. We're gonna play Mad Max in the game. Okay.
Ooh, that's what
You
I want to make.
guys-
Can I make some dice out of the claws?
No recursion.
No what?
No recursion.
I gotta hold on, Google that real quick.
No,
I
we're,
love solid nose.
There's gambling. We can
Solid,
roll.
no,
We can,
solid nose are my favorite.
dice have other purposes.
Yeah, make sure you Google recursion, Zeke.
The repeated application of a recursive procedure or definition.
So it says, do you mean recursion?
Craig, now that we're on it, when you were talking about I was adding the +2, was I doing that in person? Was I just saying like I'm rage so it +2? Because if not, then I was never doing that. Because I looked back in the history of the chat.
Relating to or involving a program or routine of which a part requires the application of the whole, so that its explicit interpretation requires, in general, many successive executions. What?
So, a recursion is basically a function that calls itself. Which I'm trying to come up with a good example, but I really can't.
So I can't roll dice to see if I can make dice.
No. Too many layers.
Can I wish for more wishes?
No, that's it. That's it. Nope. You also cannot wish for another genie. It's also recursion. Not allowed.
Can I wish for a new DM?
Yes. You won't get that granted though. Stuck with me.
Forever.
Monkey paw. He just gets a new haircut.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you're right, Ryan. Man, I can't believe you've been nerfing yourself this whole
I
time.
know.
I must have been thinking of something else.
I've gained more power.
Should have waited for a boss fight and then just been like, oh wait.
Yeah, so you guys have been traveling. So that was like about midday. So I want to imagine after this you broke for a lunch. Did you cook up any of the meat?
What meat?
Velociraptor meat?
That I got 2 pelts.
Yeah, but like you were trying to cut up pelts. There's meat. Are you cooking any of the meat?
100%.
Yeah, make some velociribs.
100%. I
Okay,
cleaned the
alright.
meat very well beforehand. Though.
Oh, the meat's very clean. Okay, you cook it up. Are all of you trying it?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can you all roll me a D100? All right, Merrick. Your foot is invisible. But you're wearing shoes, right?
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't notice then. All right, your foot's invisible inside your shoe. Let me know if you take your shoe off at all. That's it. That's all I have.
How much of this meat did we get?
A few steaks, a few velociribs. It will go bad in 2 days if you don't use it. You don't have any salt or anything to preserve it with, so don't even try me.
I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna go by Raptor Rib Racks, and say we just ate. Ooh, we got 4 left. The Raptors we just
Sure.
killed? Yeah.
Sure. 4 velociribs. So, you guys had lunch, taking off deeper into the forest for the rest of the day. Are you leading now, Merrick?
Yeah. At a quicker pace.
Okay. Would you say you're almost like going carelessly?
I would almost say that. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think that
almost like
describes it.
frantically, right?
Not
Not frantically yet?
frantically.
Okay. Not yet.
Just focused on not
Briskly.
anything around me except
Good.
forward.
All right, cool. This is great. I'm gonna roll a die. See what number I get. Okay. It's nearing dusk, and you haven't found what you're looking for yet. But you figure, in your mind, Merrick, you figure if you just push on for just a little bit longer, maybe you'll get, to whatever this feather could be trying to lead you towards. Toric and Philo, what's going through your brain right now as you're watching this hustle and bustle and Merrick with more gusto in his step that you've probably seen in a while?
I mean, I'm not too much. I mean, I'm down with the hustle, but I'm kind of trottling along. My eyes are definitely left to right, nonstop. I mean, he doesn't block my vision at all.
Oh.
Torque just sort of rides up with Merrick and says, "It's about the time you've got to let out."
As you're riding a spider.
Yes, definitely.
He's probably had to oil it a few times as it's been, going at optimal efficiency right now.
Oh, sure, and road dust and
Jungle brush and
yeah,
the thicket.
Dude, I
preventative
love that.
maintenance needs
I
to
love
be
that
done.
there's a little 2-foot man riding a spider in front of me.
Yeah, it really is a good brain image there. Okay, so the sun is just about to set. It's probably set below the wood line a while, the tree line a while ago. So you guys have been, going in the shadow now for a bit. But the sun is just about to actually go below the horizon. When you can see it, Merrick. Maybe 50 yards ahead. The woods have been getting progressively thicker and thicker, but you can see there is a definitive clearing out about 50 yards ahead. And you feel like that's what you've been waiting for. It's the only clearing you've seen yet.
I like whatever dashing outside of combat is, like he's sprinting.
Nice. What is Toric and Philo's reaction to Merrick just zooting off?
I'll scoot right after him.
Same.
Philo goes to a brisk jog.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. So I'll say they're about, they're behind a little bit, not too far. So you guys kind of all run out onto the clearing at about the same time. And as you guys run out into the clearing, it's this big, wide, circular clearing. In the middle is some sort of, it's some sort of tree. Leafless tree in the middle. And all around that and kind of the circle are these what appear to be there's one not too far away from you. They appear to be like different statues. And there's a lot of statues in this clearing. And it's that one little tree in the middle.
What other statue? What do they resemble?
So you go up and do you go up and check it out, or are you just kind of looking at it from a distance?
Like, what can I see as I'm running up to
They
them?
are all humanoids, kind of facing all towards the center of the the little the circle, the clearing here. A lot of them have their hands up, covering their face, something's bright, and they're shielding away from it.
Does this tree look different than all the other trees we saw, or is it just
Yep,
the tree
there's
in the middle?
there's no leaves on it. It looks it's very twisty. Unnaturally twisty. Like the branches are all have you ever seen those metal bonsai trees that people make?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get an image of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But
You know what a
just
It's like
for
bonsai
everyone,
tree is. I've never
It's
seen
like
it in the middle of one.
scraggly. Does it look dead?
it does not. I mean, it's tough to tell. It does. There's no leaves on it, so like it could potentially, look dead. But from what you can tell here, there's no leaves on it or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just imagine that without leaves, and that's like how it's all twisted, knotty, really gnarled looking. It's not very tall. It's just more wide than it is tall.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the tree, obviously.
Okay. And actually, upon getting there, you do notice that there are no leaves is an incorrect description. There is but a single leaf, a single green leaf left on this tree. It's on one of the lower branches. I'd say about it's a little above head level for you. But besides that, this tree is completely leafless.
Can I cast a spell?
You sure?
Speak with plants.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Wasn't ready for this, but I've totally forgot you can fucking do this. Merrick can speak with fucking everything. Okay. Yes. You. Okay.
Side
You
question
do
while this is
this.
happening: does this tree look familiar?
To you, no.
Okay.
Okay. Cast speak with plants.
Hello, great tree.
Hello. Sounds like your 150-year-old grandfather talking.
We are in search of the We're in search of the Raven Queen. Do you know who that is?
No brave here.
What is here? What is here? What are all these statues doing here?
His his so while Merrick is talking with this tree, Torek, what are you doing?
Um, investigating the surrounding area for signs of recent travel.
So like how are you doing that specifically? You're just like looking around.
Observing the ground, looking for broken twigs.
Were you checking out these statues at all?
Yeah, I'll check out the statues.
All right, roll me an investigation check real quick. All right, so like you notice two things. One, there's no sticks or twigs or anything anywhere in this whole clearing. Like it's like golf fairway clear of shit in here, which is really weird.
Damn, pretty well
Um,
trimmed.
yeah. It's like the grass is pretty like thick and verdant. Um, and then you like go up and you're like checking out one of the statues. Um, and it just grabs you. Philo, What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was 100% just checking out one of the statues.
All right, cool. You were checking out like a statue of like you because there's like a pretty big Hulkin one near you. I think, and that one like attracted you the most because it's you realize it's like a statue of like like a full, like pure blooded orc. It's just big, tall orc woman. And as you're like checking it out, you're like bending over, like looking at like because you notice the thing that sticks out really for you is just like how intricately carved the knees are on this thing. Like there's just beautiful knobbly knees, and as you're doing that, you don't really notice it reach down and just like kind of yoink you up by the feet. Merrick, we're going back to you. As you're talking to this tree, and you get this response back from the tree when you asked whose this place is. You see probably the oldest looking dwarf you've ever seen saunter out from behind the tree. He's this really old, knobbly. He's real long, very gray, white hair with he's wearing all sorts of like animal pelts. He's got this real like thin, leafy crown on. He looks like your old, like his real old hippie grandpa, but very strong looking. And then he says, "It is, this is my place, young one. And my name is Stonefather. What are you doing in my lands?" And we're going to end it there.
Damn.
Cool.
I like that. The
I
stone
see that too. Yeah.
Word. It was delightful to be back with you
I
guys.
like the old mythical dwarf. Awesome. Yeah, that was definitely. That was a really good session coming back.
Nicely done, Greg.
Merrick
Yes.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, it is. Boys, I'm glad to do this
I'm stuck
again.
in a statue.
Same.
Well, you have a thing for knees, I think. And
Listen, I feel like knees would be really hard to capture in a statue. Honestly, it'd
just-
probably be a really hard part. You gotta get those indents right around the side.
bent down and just yoinked you up by your ankles.
But you like the knees. All right.
Okay, but let me look at those knees. Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
Next session, we're headed to the capital for battle.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, good evening, boys.